Hi, I'm Dave Wright, and I've got 3 camping gear hacks. Stay tuned. Now the first one is kind of strange. It is these plastic bottles. These are what you've probably seen me use for the salt and pepper. And sometimes I'll mix all the ingredients for one of the recipes. All the dry spices will fit perfectly in one of these tubes. They're really hard, super hard plastic, sealable lids, waterproof, and you'll never guess what these are. These are water bottle preforms. And how it works is they go across the conveyor belt in these hard plastic preform tubes. And what happens is the heating element comes inside and then pressurized air, and it pops into a bottle that looks like this. Well, this is exactly the bottle that this would make. So this turns into this, and you can get these on the internet. They usually come like a box of 24, so buy some, give away some to your friends. These are the best containers I've ever found for just about anything. The second one is making your own cutting board. And this is, these come in sheets. They usually come in packages where you get 3 of these things, really cheap. And it's just that plasticky, I guess it's like nylon or Delron maybe, I'm not sure. But all I did was take my pan and put it upside down, traced around it, and cut it out. What's neat about this one, the first one I made, it fit nicely inside the pan, didn't take up any room. But one of the, I was cooking with the twig stove, and some of the twigs had fallen out and melted this little dimple or little cutout right here. And it turns out that it works perfect as a finger grab for getting this out of the pan. So when you do make your own, consider putting a little cutout so you can get your finger in there and lift it out of the bottom of the pan. Now the third and last one, it was kind of fun. These are, you may have seen me use this one as well. It's just basically a little plastic container, which I put holes in it. And why you want to do that is to keep things that need to be airy and of course not crushed in your gear bag. So for example, I'll cook those little gold potatoes, little round potatoes, and I'll boil them for like 10 minutes, let them cool, stick them in here, and finish cooking them at the campsite. And they'll keep from getting crushed. Another thing is mushrooms or cherry tomatoes. Really anything that you potentially don't want to get crushed in there and not necessarily need to be sealed up in a plastic bag. Let me show you how I made this. So I found these in the grocery store, and I think they came with a package of 6 all nested together. And very, very cheap. These are pretty thin plastic. And all I did was use a soldering iron. So this is just a standard soldering iron there. You can see that. And heat it up. I think it's about, let's see, what did you make it a little, about 375, something like that. And you take the plastic and you simply, carefully, don't burn yourself. I know I'm gonna get burnt, so I'm just planning for it, but don't you do it. So what you do is you take this and you simply gently put it in. So you see that? So I can poke holes in this very easily with this hot. It's a little warm. I might turn that down a little bit. Let's do that. And you just take your time and you go all the way around and put in as many holes as you like. So you can see I'm gonna put in, I got this row here, and it goes pretty fast. And usually these soldering irons will come with different tips. I happen to have a small one on here, but you can get them with a larger tip as well. And be sure to do this in a well-ventilated area, not in your kitchen, like this. Don't do it here, do it outside. But anyway, that's what it comes out. And when you're all done, it will look something just like that. And I made like 3 of these, so I have 3 of them. The other thing this is good for is when I made the eggs Benedict and I had the boiled eggs, I poured them in here and used this as a strainer. So it's another good thing to, maybe if you're making pasta or something, you need to strain it out, a portion of it, you can just do it in one of these as well. So double duty. Well, I hope you enjoyed those 3 camping gear, cook gear hacks. And if you like motorcycles and camping and cooking like I do, or as much as I do, please consider subscribing and hitting the little bell. I'd really appreciate it. And I will be out in the field in a few weeks. See you then.